Hey coaches, in continuing with our sweep series for this play here is going to be called Gone, also known as the Waggle pass. Okay, it's a play action pass off of our sweep series. Again, in the series, the backfield motion all looks the same. So we want to make sure that we are showing the same backfield motion with everybody else. So in this play here, halfback's going to carry out what would be our go fake, right? He's going to carry out the buck fake. Big thing for this is we want him to get downhill, just like you would on buck sweep, right off of our tight tackle. And we want him to seal that backside edge. Any defensive end, any flow coming off the backside edge. Our tight tackles rule is reach in. Okay, he's going to reach inside. If there's nobody for him to reach inside, he's going to hinge back to the outside. Okay. Our center, okay, his responsibility is man on nose or reach right. Okay, so if he's got a guy to the right side, he's got to reach to the right side. Otherwise, he's going to play any shade player, man on nose. Okay, split guard and our tight guard are going to be pulling. So the tight guard is going to pull, and I'm going to go through what we call here with our dapper block. Okay, our dapper block has to do with our split tackle and split guard based on alignment. So on a base alignment, okay, if we have, let's say we have a 1 technique or a shade on our center here, and we've got a 5 technique out here, okay, and there's no threat to the B gap. This defensive end is outside of our split tackle. Okay, in that situation, we're going to reach block. Now, at the lower levels, it may be easier for you guys to only teach dapper. And what dapper means for us is down and pull to reach. Okay, it's a combination block between our split guard and split tackle. So our split tackle would block down, and then we'd pull to reach. Against really good teams, where this guy's a stud and he's very disciplined, okay, we'll dapper block it because that guy's going to squeeze when we down block, and it's going to make our split guard's job easier to reach block him on the outside. Okay, so dapper is a combination block between split guard and split tackle. Okay, like I said, for the high school, if you've got a guy here that can make the play, if there's no B gap threat, our base rules would say he's going to reach block here, and then we're going to pull and lead with our split guard looking for any outside linebacker blitz. Okay, so again, base rules, he's going to pull, he's going to look outside to seal that edge, pick up the first threat that he sees. Okay, if it was a dapper block, okay, or if we got a guy here that our center can't reach, or let's say they got double A gaps, we'll take our split tackle all the way down. We would block our center back. Okay, or if that guy's a stud, we'll just combo him, we'll reach, and then we'll pin him with our split tackle. Or if there's a B gap threat here, any B gap threat, let's say they've got a guy head up on the guard, they got a guy lined up here, okay, that's where we're going to use dapper. Okay, we're going to block down to the inside. Again, dapper is used when there's a threat to the B gap. So we're going to down block with our split tackle, and then with that D end right there, okay, that's where the pull to reach comes in. So our split guard now is going to pull and reach right here. Okay, our tight guard is going to pull flat and fast. He's going to give ground. He's going to look outside first. He's going to look for anything coming off the edge first. Once he gets outside, okay, we want him to get closer to line of scrimmage. He's going to hinge back, and he's going to look for any flow coming from the backside. It's very important for him to get around, get outside where that split guard is. We want both guards out there in front of our quarterback, but we want to make sure that they get up towards the line of scrimmage so they're not getting in our quarterback's face. Okay? And then if there's nobody for him to block, play side, he's going to stop, he's going to hinge back and look for anything coming from the backside. Okay? Our fullback is going to come down like you would, but he's going to get outside, and we want him to get out to that flat. He's going to find that path right behind these guys, right behind that guard pull, and he's going to just get out to that flat fast. Okay? Our X is going to run a corner route. The reason it's called a corner is we're going to press vertical for 10 to 12 yards, and then we're going to hit that, and we're going to look for that corner pylon as our angle point, our landmark. Okay, the post is the same thing on the backside with our Z. We're going to get to that 10 to 12 yard mark, pushing vertical fast. Okay, and then we're going to look for the goal post. That's why it's called a post. We're looking for that, the far goal post from where he's lined up, and that's our aiming point. Okay, biggest route in this is our tight end. Okay, we call this a chair. Okay, a chair route. And what he's going to do here, he's going to go and he's going to replace the Mike linebacker. So we always tell him we want to down block like we're going to the Mike linebacker. Okay, you're going to push vertical. And the reason you're pushing vertical is that backside safety who may be man-to-man on you, okay, we want to make sure that he tries to open his hips because you push vertical for 3 or 4 yards, okay, and then we're going to break that off and get flat and fast. We got to make sure we don't drift. We don't want to drift. We want to keep that thing coming straight across the field, okay. As that quarterback, he's going to mesh with the half, fake it. We want him to get depth. It's important for him to get depth on his rollout so that he can let all that blocking occur in front of him and he can see the field. Now, routes, he's going to peek at the corner route. All right, if we've got this guy beat, let's say they had a lazy corner, this guy's jump and run all day, whatever the case may be, if we can hit the home run, we're going to hit the home run. Okay? You guys as coaches can decide based on your personnel, based on what's working for you, where you want those reads to be. I'm just explaining at the high school level what we teach you. Okay? So we're looking here first. Okay, our second read would be that chair route. That route is always open. We always tell our guys, hey, that's the go-to route on this play. All right, if we don't have a home run, if it's not a sure hitter here, we're looking for that chair route crossing. All right, our hot or number 3 read would be to the flat. Okay, because if these are covered, we're going to dump it down to the flat. And the reason I say hot is because if that quarterback's rolling out and he's got pressure right away, he's going to dump that ball right away to that fullback. That's why it's so important for that fullback not to get upfield. He wants to be out there. That's our check down. Let's say we got a blown assignment and there's a guy in our quarterback's face. We want to dump that ball to the flat right away to our fullback, because in all likelihood, that guy that's in our face is the flat defender, so that guy's going to be uncovered. Okay? One thing we tell our quarterback, hey, if we do a great job blocking, we don't want to dump the ball down to him just because those routes aren't open. If our quarterback can run the ball here, we don't want to throw the ball to a guy that we can run it to. So we teach our quarterback, hey, if that's open and you can run, go ahead and run. All right? And then on the backside post, that's our number 4 read. What we usually say here is that that's a coach's call. We don't want to throw that. That's a dangerous throw back across your body, unless that's wide open. If you have an experienced quarterback that you trust, that's got a strong arm that can make that throw, but that if you don't make the right throw, that's going to be a pick. So we usually say that's a coach's call. If we see that nobody's covering that on the backside, we'll let the quarterback know that. So we usually tell our quarterback, hey, don't even bother with that. But we tell our Z that route has to be crisp, because we got to be able to see if that guy's going to let you go. If it's open, that's a wide open home run. All right. Any questions on that, fellas? Feel free to give me a call. Get in touch with our coaches. Come and see me at practice. Come watch some of our drills. We're happy to help you out. We just want to be a resource. That's why we're doing these videos, to make sure that you have all the information, that we can all stay on the same page for the kids, so they're hearing the same terminology, the same language, and we're all coaching it the same way. Great luck this season.